So Season 20 is off to a flying start, and I thought I'd compile a bunch of things that I've noticed in Season 20 that you might not have noticed, and even things that Apex themselves didn't notice, because there's a lot of bugs and glitches that you should definitely try out before they're patched in Season 20. So let's start it off with the fact that Ashe's ultimate has actually been shadow nerfed. Her ultimate cooldown now takes 2 minutes and 30 seconds, where it originally only took 2 minutes to charge up. Now I don't know why they've secretly started nerfing Ashe. They actually also nerfed her tactical cooldown, but we did just get an update to fix that, but they still didn't revert the ultimate cooldown. So for some reason, Ashe players have to wait another 30 seconds to their ult, even though she didn't get any perks that make her ultimate better. This is terrible for Ashe, especially since she's not that good of a legend anyway. Now, a lot of people have been mentioning that Watson's revive animation was removed, but somebody did let me know in the comments a couple of days ago that it turns out Watson's revive animation does still exist in the game. It actually only works if you select her level 2 perk that allows her to revive her allies with an extra 50 HP. So this is a good way of knowing if you have a Watson on your team and you're being revived. If she's doing the special animation, it means you're going to be revived with an extra 50 health. And I think this is a good use of the special revive animation. So if you were wondering where it had gone, it's just been moved to the special perk. Now, speaking of revives, Lifeline has a fast revive perk where she revives people 20% faster, and you can see that in action here. But it turns out her fast revive perk doesn't work on her self revive. So if you select her fast revive and then later go on to select her self revive perk, you won't be reviving yourself any faster than a normal revive. That's right, her self revive takes the same amount of time with or without this perk. I don't know if this is a bug. I feel like this is a bug, but maybe not. Let me know what you think in the comments. Now, Octane actually got some rare heirloom animations. I'm sure you've seen some of his new animations, but you might have missed his rarest animations, which for some reason involve churros. That's right, he has a rare pull-out animation where he just pulls out a churro by accident. He also has an attack animation where he just attacks someone with a churro, which I have to applaud the devs for this one. This is absolutely brilliant. So random, I was not expecting this. He also has a rare door kick animation where he drop kicks the door. So yeah, Caustic mains, I'm sorry, but you still don't have a rare door kick animation for his heirloom, but Octane gets one, so that's nice. Now, Season 20 also gave us some new voice lines, and what you must pay attention to in these voice lines is that they tie into the lore. So we know there's a lot of Horizon lore coming up, and we actually have some interactions in Season 20 between Ashe and Horizon, which I'll let you listen to here.
You're offering me scraps. It seems scraps are all you think about now. Like that debris in the museum. You have other, more useless trinkets on your mind.
Ah, pipe down, you heartless toaster.
You are more distracted than normal. What has caught your attention, Dr. Summers? But it is not what you're truly after. It seems that is behind glass.
So Ashe is talking to Horizon, and she's pointing out that she has something else on her mind, which is obviously the fact that she's trying to figure out time travel to go back in time and visit her son, Newt. She also mentioned that what Horizon is truly after is behind glass, which is of course the time gauntlet that is in the glass box in the Apex Museum on World's Edge. So the Horizon lore is only just beginning. We were told by the developers that this is going to last an entire year. So all year long, it's going to be the Horizon lore that takes us back in time. I believe the new legend is going to be involved in that as well. I've got a whole separate video talking about that, but these voice lines are already teasing that. But there's even more voice lines in Season 20 that are teasing the next map, and even some more lore. We have Crypto and Watson interactions that go as follows.
Thank you for this, and for getting the power back on for Suotamo. I hope it's enough.
Don't worry. Electro District will be lit up again soon.
For this and for the power back home.
Of course. We can't leave Mystic in the dark. The blackouts in Suotamo should stop soon.
Yeah, I hope you're right.
The pylon is working, you know. Electro District won't suffer much longer.
Ah, 고마워. The sooner the better.
That's right, the next map, the Electro District that we're getting in Apex, is being teased even more. We know that Stormpoint is actually providing power to the Electro District, and Watson built the pylon on Stormpoint to restore power to Electro District, which is the hometown of Crypto, and Crypto's adopted mother, Mystique, who we know might be in trouble. So the fact that this is all mentioned in Season 20 voice lines is brilliant. So if you play Crypto and Watson together, and you hear these interactions, just know this is all coming next season. And we will move on from voice lines, but I did also want to mention this one because it is hilarious. If you've played Ballistic, Newcastle, and Pathfinder in mixtape on Thunderdome, then you'll get this voice line interaction between these three.
Right here, I taught Nathaniel how to reload a submachine gun in under 4 seconds. He was only a toddler. I couldn't have been prouder.
We are very different fathers.
Parenting is fun.
I just thought that was too funny to not include, and a lot of people are never going to hear that because you have to have the team composition of Ballistic, Newcastle, and Pathfinder at the same time. But I wonder if Nathaniel, Ballistic's son, will ever make it into the Apex games now that Eduardo Silva is dead. Because Ballistic joined the games to make a deal with Eduardo that Eduardo will never let Nathaniel join the game. So I wonder if this is a future legend waiting on the horizon. Now, we've mentioned many things that you might have missed, but there are plenty things that the Apex developers themselves missed in Season 20. I'm not kidding, Season 20 is littered with glitches and bugs. You just have to know where to look. But I'll begin with probably the biggest glitch and the easiest one to do. Vantage has a perk which refreshes her tactical if she hits a player with her sniper. Well, guess what? It turns out this perk is so broken that once you equip the perk, if you deal damage to any player, you'll get her tactical back. It doesn't matter what weapon you use can use your fist, you can use a grenade, you can even shoot a knocked player to restore your tactical. So if you're playing Vantage, make sure you choose this perk because until this gets patched, Vantage will pretty much always have her tactical on cooldown. It truly is incredible. And the fact that it actually took a few days for this to be discovered shows how little people even play Vantage. But this is a really fun one that I think you should try out before they fix it. Now, if you get a challenge in Season 20 that tells you to upgrade a legend a certain amount of times, you can actually just do this in the firing range. Load into the firing range, level up, and then just keep switching legend and choosing all your perks, and you can just do this as many times as you need to for the challenge, which also comes in handy for the anniversary prize tracker challenges. Now, you probably did notice that in the patch notes, you can no longer put heat shields or ultimates on tridents. Well, that's not true at all. It turns out you can put all the same ultimate abilities on tridents as you could before, be it a Watson ult, a Gibraltar Dome, they all still work on trident. But if you thought it didn't work so you stopped trying it, give it a go because it actually still works. Now, there's an amazing glitch that you can pull off with Wraith where you're able to use weapons while using her ultimate. That's right, you can have your gun out while placing her portal, and this also means you can have your gun out with super speed from your ultimate. And this is how it's done. Once you reach purple armor, don't instantly choose your perk. Now, next time you use your ultimate, pop your ult, and then choose the fast phase perk. Then just use your tactical while you're ulting, and once the tactical finishes, you can pull out your weapon and use it like normal while still being in her ultimate. So you can shoot players, you can run really fast, and you can still place the portal once you reach the limit. It honestly is brilliant, and I think it's a bit of fun that the perks actually cause glitches in the game and allow you to do crazy things like this. Now imagine if this was a perk where she could use a weapon while placing her ultimate. It makes you think maybe that would have been a better idea. Also, if you're wondering how you get smoke to appear in the skull on Thunderdome, this button right here is what does it. But there you go, those are plenty of things you probably missed in Season 20. Plenty of random changes along with lore interactions and a few glitches at the end that I'm sure a lot of you hadn't heard about that you could definitely have some fun with before they get patched. Let me know what your initial thoughts of Season 20 are. Do you think this has been good for the game? I definitely have been having a lot more fun playing Apex. Just trying to get to your perks gives a whole new sense of direction to the game anyway. Whether you're playing casual or ranked, I find it feels like a new game at this point. But let me know if there's anything that I missed in Season 20 that you might want me to share in a future video.